Hello. So this is my very first time doing a Facebook Live, and I think Star, the cat, is about to make her very first appearance, or maybe her bottom will. So come on, Star, you want to come and join the Facebook Live? No. She's going to fall off the desk. Oh, she was going to show herself. It's quite funny, really. I've done YouTube for forever, and this is my first Facebook Live. So I'm going to be giving it a go. And I'm going to be doing some more of these. So it is the spring equinox here. It's the first day of spring in the UK, and I'm so blooming relieved. It's Aries time. Yes, It's been a funny start to the year, hasn't it? So as I come with the spring equinox, which today I'll talk a bit about the spring equinox in just a second. And happy autumn equinox to all you lovely guys in the Southern Hemisphere as well. And sending you all loads of love, because I know my lovely friend Lucy, there's been some really scary bushfires in Australia. So sending you all so much love, and I really hope that if you're in that area, that you're safe and that you are, everything around your house is safe. So sending you lots of love. Yes, there's the autumn equinox over with you guys, and here it's the spring equinox. My little fox mug has lost an ear for the spring equinox, but he still holds great tea. So it's the first day of spring, and we are in the star sign of Aries. Yes, it's my star sign. I feel alive again. It's at the time of new beginnings. It's the first sign of the zodiac. So we've been round a wheel of the year, and we are now back to a fresh new energy. So Pisces, which we just were in yesterday, all that time ago, was like the deep ocean of poetry, of dream, of subconscious energy. Or do say hello if you're watching me. I'm a total virgin to Facebook Live, so say hello to me, so I don't feel so alone. But yeah, so we were at Pisces, which I love. I love all the signs, but Pisces was deep. And it was poetic. It was like an emotional ocean, and kind of hard to be very logical, get things done, to be functional. But we are now in Aries, and it is all about go, 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 action. Hello, Maud. Hello. Thank you for saying hello to me. Yay. And it's been a funny start to the year. Like, it's been here in the UK, it's been snowing, and up until, like, it's more like Imbolc here weather-wise. But the whole energy of this year, I don't remember much of it. It feels a bit of a blur. There's been so much going on, so much processing happening that I don't know about you guys. Do let me know how you've been feeling. But it's been a year already of deep processing, deep shifting and dealing with stuff. And as we're coming into this spring equinox, which is a time of rebalancing energy, I really hope that we are, hello Stephanie, hello, everyone that's joined, hello. It's a time of rebalancing energy and the light emerging. And I really hope that this is going to feel for everybody a time of emergence. The spring equinox is one of the most powerful times to set intentions, to begin manifesting the things you truly want to bring into the world. So we had this huge clearing fest January to now. Oh, we have, haven't we? A huge clearing fest. And for me, it's felt quite swampy. It's felt like very deep, but very hard to be a functional human being alongside it. So it's a time of resetting intentions, of really planting the seeds of your dreams, of your goals and your hopes. Also, astrology-wise, we have, that is not a word, is it? We have Mars, the planet of action, of get up and go, of your drive in Capricorn, and Capricorn is the star sign of the long-term getting there. I always find Capricorn's kind of high class. You're not going for the cheap option. You're going for something that's worth working for, something you've always wanted, something you're prepared to put the energy into. And so now is a really good time to pick the goals and the dreams of the things you really want to bring into your life and start putting the work in, because you can do it. And Mars, your drive, being in Capricorn, means things manifested or begun today on this lovely spring equinox day, or any time around now. We've got a new moon, spring equinox. The energy's helping us out here. Plans and dreams and goals put out there now can really, really have the potential to go far. They have the potential to get there. So I am really fabulous at putting ideas out there. I am pretty terrible at keeping them going. So I'm like, yes, what a wonderful idea. Oh, I've been distracted by a pretty thing over there. So this is my lesson at this time, to put my ideas out there, my dreams, intention, and to, by golly, work for them and put the structure in. And it doesn't matter how long it takes, it's going to happen. So I'd put, if you have any ceremonies or rituals planned today, or if you're just enjoying the equinox day, put your intentions, thoughts, words out there. Write it down. What are the things, maximum 3, I'd say, things you want to manifest this year, that you want to put out there, and so mote it be. Let's get it to happen. Oh, we're saying hello. Who's there? Hello, Stacey. Hello, Stacey. Hello, Tammy, Margie. Hello, all you lovely people, and Mary as well. Good afternoon, good evening, and big happy spring equinox. So I've just been talking, if you have just tuned in, about the energy of today, and I'm uber Aries today. I'm just like, I'm alive. Well, for the list this year so far, I have been wondering if I have been alive. I've been questioning this. It's just felt like, but yeah, it's Aries time. So new starts, new beginning, and equinox being equal day and equal night. So wherever you are in the world, this is for you guys in the Southern Hemisphere too. It is a time of really tuning in to the balance within and without. So the way the sun is on the equator today, we have equal day and we have equal night. So here, thankfully, on the Northern Hemisphere, we're about to go into the brighter, longer days where energy is being really revamped, and our new projects can start taking life, and we feel more excited. Nature should be reflecting it, but it's kind of recovering from the snowfest of the last few days. So nature's feeling a little bit like, I don't believe you. It's still winter, isn't it? But it is a time where it really will start getting to be more spring-like, and the daffodils can recover from their snow assault. And for you guys in the Southern Hemisphere, I'm an equinox baby just after, but I love both. I love this axis because the autumn equinox is a very romantic time for me. I like to snuggle and go deep and feel that vibe of Persephone going into the underworld to meet her lover Hades and have a nice cozy winter in the underworld, where this is a time where she's kind of being coaxed out of the underworld. She's kind of being coaxed into the daylight and going, oh, life, that's nice, isn't it? And she's coming into the flowers and the hope of the new year. So I really hope that you're going to enjoy your Ostara and your equinox celebrations. And of course, Easter is next weekend, and Easter is obviously the version of Ostara that's accepted now. So I have been eating lots of chocolate eggs already. But I just want to say, please put those plans and dreams and goals out there now. The stars, astrology-wise, they're really, really supporting your long-held real goals, not the goals that you think you should go for. Not the things you're like, I suppose I better do that, or people want me to do this. This is that goal that you truly want. If you wanted to write that book, if you wanted to get fit again, or if you wanted to move house or start a new career, and this is something that makes you go, I want this goal to be something that makes you shudder a bit. We go, oh, I really want to do that. I want you to be excited about it, because Mars isn't going to work if you're not excited about it. Mars is the power energy, the power planet, and he needs to get excited to get going. So I'd love to know what it is you want to get excited about, what you want to manifest and bring in. And you can work with this Mars and Capricorn energy to start putting the actual earthy plans into making it so. And maybe something that's really come out of this time of transformation, because the equinox is really emerging out of the darkness. And I've definitely felt a little bit like that, emerging from the darkness into the light. So if you have had a tough winter, if it's felt a little bit never-ending, it's been one thing after another, I truly hope that the light will start shining for you guys from the inside. But I also hope that the world greets you with some good news or some good energy around you. So I wanted to pull a... let's have a look. I like to celebrate the light growing up from Maud. I feel like I have any questions, guys. I'm not doing tarot readings, but if you have any questions about this time of year, I might do tarot readings the other day, but I'm not today. But if you have any questions you want to ask or things you want to say, please do. Maud just like to celebrate the light growing up. Yes. And hello, Tammy Gemini. I'm going to pull us all a card for the equinox. I really struggled to pull just one card. I might pull more than one because I just struggle. So this is for everybody for their equinox. Oh, that one wants to come out. And okay, I do pull more than one. I struggle not to. So the first one that would come out, Knight of Swords. So go get the light. This is a Thoth deck, one of my favourite tarot decks. The Knight of Swords is the Knight of Air. So it is fire and air, which I think is quite apt for the equinox. So you've got, oh, I like little hearts all flying across the screen. I'm really slow, like it's new to me, all this Facebook Live. Everyone's equinox reading, Knight of Swords, the knight is fiery, so it's a fiery aspect of air, and this is all about ideas. They're going to be flying around like these hearts on the screen. This is time to, I think actually today it's time to get ideas out there. Don't wait for tomorrow, don't wait till next week or the weekend. If you have a plan or a dream or idea, just do something towards it today. So this is about getting your mind going. Yes, the Knight of Swords can leap into things without thinking, but sometimes we procrastinate far too long. So Knight of Swords is saying, and I said earlier, maximum 3 dreams and goals. There's 3 swallows there on the card. So I like that. 1 important dream, the most important dream that you have, maybe 2 sub-dreams, and write them down. Do something today to get that ball rolling. The next card, I pulled 3. The next card I have for everybody for this equinox is one of the most fascinating ones from the Thoth deck. It's called the Aeon. Traditionally, it's called Judgment, but this deck is with the Aeon, a new era is coming in, babies. It's a new era. And I like this as well. In this case, how I'm seeing it right now is dreaming the new dream into being. So the Aeon means lots of things, but what I like is you've got Horus there, and then you've got the child, kind of the huge, it's almost like a bit of a ghost-like image, but it's dreaming into being. And you've got the 3 again. 3 is definitely the number of the day, isn't it? 3 little seeds being planted there, little babies in the womb of life, being in that womb, but dreaming what everything's going to be. It's a new era. You've got Nuit, the goddess of night, above, stretched above. So this is the power to create a new life. And today's a great day to get the ideas out there to dream. I would say dream big, but I would, because that's me. I would say dream big, and I would say envision a world where you have that dream happening. So it's a major arcana card. It's about dreaming the new dream. And because you've got Nuit there across the sky, equinox, equal day and night, this could be quite a powerful portal day, I think, for lots of people. And then you've got the Empress. So I did pull 3 because 3 is my number for the day, and the Empress is number 3. So the Empress is the goddess. She's a female creative principle. She's nurturing you, she's holding you, she's helping you bring new life into being. She's holding flowers there. I think it's perfect for this time of year as life is returning back to the world. With this little birdie here, I always forget, what bird that is? Pelican? I think it's a pelican. And they peck their chest to draw blood to feed the chicks sometimes. There is a myth about this. It could even be a Bible myth. But there's a story about this. So it's showing that motherhood, that creating a project that you really love can require a bit of sacrifice sometimes. But the whole feeling is you are loved, you are nurtured. You wouldn't be given a dream if you weren't able to bring it in some way. And it's not all about having to do it on your own. You are supported by the goddess, you're supported by the Empress, Venus, the goddess of the earth. Put your wishes out there. They're saying to me, be quick and do it, because you've got the Knight of Swords. Be quick-minded today. And actually, this is about the process of time and life. Put the ideas out there now, and leave it to the universe to allow your dreams to grow and nurture them. So I'm just saying hello to everyone that's there. Thank you, Margie. And I think if I can go back up to the comments I've seen before. I'm such a virgin at all of this, aren't I? But I know someone was saying that they've got their artwork back up again at the moment, and that was their feeling that this spring equinox, their artwork's come back. So this is great. I mean, it's really a powerful day to get back on track with what you really want to do. I mean, we have to pay bills, we have to be sensible human beings sometimes. But today is very much a day because Aries is the child. I'm an Aries, as you can tell. So Aries is the child, and this childlike enthusiasm is going to drive us through. We've been through Pisces, which is the old ancient energy and the new combined, the two fishes going both ways. So one's going to the past, one's going to the future. And over this equinox, it's a great time to let go of what it is that you are going to leave in the past. I'm going to do that and put the energy into focusing on the new, and be childlike, be enthusiastic, be excitable. Don't think I can't do this. Be like you would be if you had no negative experiences about life. Like when you were little, you just ran towards something. Try and ignite that energy to refocus on your goals. So hello, Heather. Hello, Maud again, and lots of ideas. And hello, Annika as well. Hello, everybody. So I really hope... Oh, it's Jan, the lovely Jan, with her art. We mentioned about your artwork, didn't you? And that you were back painting again. I've been reading a lot about this at the moment, about the things that we love doing, we've put on the back burner, and we've told ourselves, no, I've got to work, I've got to do this. And we've kind of left them on the back burner for quite a long while, that you might have thought that the burner's gone out. For me, it's dancing. I've not danced a lot for a long while, so that's something I'm going to be bringing into my life. But if there's something out there that you want that's been on that back burner, that brings you joy, that brings you happiness, but life has kind of pushed out a little bit, now is a great time to invite your inner child to play, and to make the time to dedicate to having fun. So I'm going to drink some more tea. I read that as a vision beard. Sorry, I love that idea that there could be a vision beard, a vision board. I'm going to have a vision beard. You put all your dreams in your beard. Anyway, that's a very silly idea. I made a vision board a couple of days ago. Must be feeling the energy. Absolutely. This is the time to do it. I think, let's dream the new dream. Let's put it out there. Because when we have, hello, lovely Annika. It's going to be a big turning point. I think it is. I do think it is. I very much think so. Because I always feel like we have to start the new year, obviously January the 1st, which is kind of the darkest time of the year. And we're just really in that nesting time still. And it's very hard to awaken. And then we have Imbolc, which here we're still really freezing. And Imbolc is lovely, but it's a time of hope. It's a time of starting to light that fire. And now, at the equinox time, it for sure is a time of getting those plans going. So in a way, it is definitely the astrological new year. It's the first sign of the zodiac. So it's like a clean sheet. It's good, like a dog that's come out of the water, to shake off the last 12 signs, to shake off the experience from last springtime till now, because it is a new start, it is a new time. So it is a big second chance at having our new year. So it's always good to also take on board the wisdom that we've learned from the last 12 months, the last trip around the zodiac wheel. But it's really, really, really positive to actually not feel burdened down by it, and hopefully feel that Aries energy can spark up something new for us. So I don't know, actually, I think I'll do this more regularly. I quite enjoy doing this. I've put a YouTube video up as well today. There's going to be a YouTube video on in a few minutes. So I've done a Totem Tuesday about the polar bear, because polar bear energy has been really, really strong around. And that's going to be up really, really shortly. Do you love polar bears? There's one born in the UK in captivity the other day. Heather did tell me about this. First time in 25 years there's been a polar bear cub born, so that's lovely. And I've done a Totem Tuesday about a polar bear. And if you are interested in animal totems, then Totems Awakening is beginning on the 2nd of April. So if you'd like to join Totems Awakening, do go over to my website to join the Totem Tribe. If you enjoy connecting with power animals, if you enjoy finding out, researching and geeking about the cultures and about history and how people work with power animals, and doing practical hints and tips, then do get involved. You can go to lauradaligan.com and get involved, and I'd love to see you on the course. So I'm going to see what you guys have been saying. Okay, so Arwen says she's been dreaming. I have so many things that I dream of doing, but I'm so exhausted all the time. It's hard. Feel like I can pursue them, or it's hard to feel like you can pursue them. Yeah, I tell you what, I've been feeling like that for the last few months. So many ideas, it can be an overwhelm. And I think it's a curse of a creative person to love tea so much, but also to be able to take, you have all these ideas, and it can be very confusing where to start, and life exhausts you and it just feels really overwhelming. I hope for Arwen that you'll have something similar to what I've had. I've been feeling very overwhelmed, and I had to push myself just to do one small thing towards being creative. So it's actually getting through your mind block is the hardest thing, because we put a lot of pressure on ourselves. We feel guilty for not doing things. We feel heavy because we're not on the right path. I mean, there could be obviously illnesses and other things that are going on as well that could be holding back. But if you could do one small thing today to open that creative channel, doesn't have to be a whole project. Like, it could be the beginning of writing a poem. You could write a first line about how you've been feeling. It could be starting a blog. It could be just sketching out an idea for something you want to do. No pressure. I think the less pressure we put on ourselves, the better. But if we open that channel of creativity, push ourselves a bit, maybe talk to other people about it, our friends and family, or someone that we can really trust to kind of encourage us, then we slowly get out of the shell. So I just would say, not too many ideas, not too many plans. Just pick one thing that you enjoy right now and do that. Hello, Lewis. Happy Equinox. Hopefully see you soon. Hope you have a lovely Equinox. Yeah, I think I've definitely been feeling that for this year so far, like overwhelmed by the amount of ideas that I've got, but the energy that's not been there to do them. I do think it's the right time sometimes. Like, it's about timing, but I also feel like right now we're given a bit of a boost by the universe to get going with something. And with the cards I picked for everybody, so if you just joined, these are the cards, the Equinox cards I've picked for everybody. Knight of Swords is saying, write it now, say it now, make a promise now. Don't put too much pressure on yourselves, but do something which is going to ignite your passions and start to help you see the world in a bigger picture. And the Empress too. And actually, Arwen as well, the Empress is about self-care and self-love. So this is for everybody. Be nice to you. Really can you do this for everybody? Actually, make your Equinox promise is to really love you, really look after you, and put yourself first, please. That would be really lovely, because like you said, there's a lot of pressure, we feel a lot of guilt, we feel a lot of stress, and the Empress is about self-love. Nothing's going to grow if we're being mean to ourselves. Well, it will, but it depletes us. Like, if we're trying to keep doing, and we're berating ourselves for not being good enough, it's like our batteries are going to run out really soon. So if you want to be creative and productive and loving and kind, and keep going with that, then let's put a lot of love and nurture into ourselves first. So I'd like you all to promise me this Equinox, okay, I'm listening, are you promising? I hope so, that you're going to put you first, that you're going to do something to really nurture and love yourself, and that's how things are going to grow, not through putting stress on yourself, not through putting pressure on yourself, but by feeding yourself well, by taking that early night when you need it, by cuddling the cats, by actually going around a friend's house, opening up, whatever it is. It's how things are going to grow. So promise, 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 and I'll make it too, because I'm pretty crappy at that as well. I have moments of being really lovely to myself, and then I go off on one and forget. So I'll promise this for me as well. I will go on all night, so I better stop, because I could do with some dinner. My self-love promise would be to eat some pie. And the cats would like their dinner too. So I'm going to do more of these, I think. I have enjoyed it. It's been really nice chatting to you guys and seeing you here. Happy Equinox. Find that balance for you today. Find that balance. So if you're feeling extroverted, be extroverted. If you're feeling introverted, honour that balance, honour that energy within yourself. And know there's a time when things are going to shift, things are going to change, and the darkness is receding. So love you guys lots, and don't forget the promise. I'll be checking up on you. Yeah, promise to love yourself, nurture yourself, and know that those goals that you have aren't going to grow if you're being mean to yourself. They are, but they'll be like some weird kind of half-starved crazy thing that comes up. So if you want them to grow and be lovely, nurture you first. Okay, love you guys. See you later. I'll be back soon on this theme-a-jiggany. Happy Equinox. Bye.